Big twists and emotional turmoil are coming up in next week's Coronation Street, as newly released teasers suggest. A special flashback-themed episode is set to unveil long-hidden truths about Kit Green's history, with major implications for the present. Elsewhere, Gary Windass retaliates following a bullying incident, and troubling developments continue to unfold for Debbie Webster. Airing on May 12th. During the wedding fair, Leanne complains about the placement of the speed doll booth, prompting Debbie to brush off her remarks. While Maria heads out to help, Lou swipes a bottle of Prosecco, saying she'll join her after doing Tracy's hair. When Lou doesn't show, Maria is irritated. As Leanne keeps harping on about the bad booth location, Debbie, already stressed from misplacing her clipboard, snaps and tries moving the stand herself, slicing her hand. Ronnie insists she go to A&E. When a nurse begins asking about Debbie's medical background, she hides her distress and coldly tells a disappointed Ronnie to leave. Mick takes a sip of his tea but spits it out. Liam had secretly added washing powder. Pleased with his prank, Liam laughs. Furious, Mick traps Liam in the tool shed, ignoring the frightened boy's cries. Meanwhile, Lauren admits to Bobby she had to use the 500 pounds he gave her to pay a flat deposit. Bobby ends their friendship and storms out, leaving her heartbroken. Kit is stunned to run into Lou at the pub. Lou tells Tracy that she and Kit have a long history. Later, Kit reveals that Julie's autopsy found Eileen's medication in her system. Eileen is distraught, telling George that her grief is overshadowed by the fear she may be wrongly accused of murder. With Jenny gone and Ryan now working for Debbie, Carla promotes Glenda to manager at the Rovers. Jenny collects her belongings and moves in with Rita. Airing on May 14th. Mick sends Liam on a bacon sandwich run, but he doesn't return. Gary and Maria find him hiding at the cafe, where Liam tearfully explains how Mick locked him in the shed. Maria is appalled. Gary storms back to the yard, finds Mick poking around the shed, and locks him inside in revenge. He then tells him he's fired. Later, Mick ambushes Gary and punches him to the ground. Gary grabs an empty bottle in self-defense, but Kit arrives just in time to de-escalate the situation, ordering Gary to back down. Over lunch at the bistro, Abby and Debbie order non-alcoholic drinks, but Debbie switches to vodka when Ronnie walks in. Drunk and stumbling, she heads to the restroom, prompting Abby to call Carl. As Carl arrives, Debbie reveals through slurred words that she's received upsetting news. Back at the cafe, Betsy confronts Lauren over her treatment of Bobby, sparking an argument during which Lauren accidentally sprays ketchup all over Roy. At the Rovers, Glenda informs Carla that the pub is understaffed. Kit apologizes to Sarah for being distant and invites her to dinner. Lauren updates Audie that Frankie has been discharged from hospital and she's now focused on landing a job. Airing on May 16th. Bernie visits Kit's apartment, hoping he'll finally confide in her. This special episode dives into Kit's childhood, revealing how he got involved with the wrong crowd and the events that shaped his life. 3 young actors portray teenage Kit, Mick, and Lou as we shift between the past and present, exposing the secrets that connect them. Following the altercation between Gary and Mick, Maria and Lou clash, each defending their own partner. Gary and Maria confront Kit, accusing him of covering up corruption. Kit counters by blaming Gary, pointing out that he was the one wielding a bottle. Bernie lets herself into Kit's flat and, recalling a photo she found in the trash, demands the truth about why he's shielding Mick. Meanwhile, Mick and Lou treat Brody to a celebratory meal following his release from the secure training center. Coronation Street continues to air on ITV1 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m., with episodes also streaming on ITVX. Coronation Street star Tony Maudsley pays tribute as Katie Kavanagh exits in heartbreaking Julie Carp storyline. Coronation Street fans were left deeply moved as the beloved character Julie Carp, played by actress Katie Kavanagh, made her final appearance on the soap in a powerful and emotional storyline that marked the end of her journey on the cobbles. Julie, who was first introduced to viewers in 2008, quickly became a well-loved figure in the fictional town of Weatherfield. With her upbeat personality, quirky charm, and big heart, she brought warmth and humor to the screen. Her romantic relationship with news agent Brian Packham became a central part of her character arc, with the pair eventually deciding to leave the street together in 2015. However, after their split, Brian returned on his own, and Julie's fate remained unknown until now. In a dramatic twist earlier this year, Julie reappeared in Coronation Street after nearly a decade, reuniting with her half-sister Eileen Grimshaw. While her return delighted fans, it was soon revealed that Julie was carrying a devastating secret. She had been diagnosed with terminal cancer. At first, Julie kept her diagnosis hidden, confiding only in Todd Grimshaw and Undertaker George Shuttleworth. She wished to maintain a sense of normalcy and control in her final days. When Eileen eventually discovered the truth, she was heartbroken but determined to support her sister through every step of her remaining time. Despite the dire prognosis, Julie managed to rekindle her relationship with Brian, finding comfort and companionship in the days that followed. In a particularly moving scene, Julie recorded a heartfelt video message for her loved ones, expressing her gratitude and love for the people in her life. This moment offered a rare glimpse into her inner world, full of vulnerability, acceptance, and courage. The emotional climax came during Monday night's episode. Julie, seeking peace and a sense of closure, went on a day out to the lake with Eileen. The two shared a quiet, meaningful moment surrounded by nature. At Julie's gentle request, Eileen went to fetch some tea, unaware of what she would return to. When she came back, she found her sister no longer breathing. With a do not resuscitate order already in place, paramedics arrived but could do nothing. Julie was pronounced dead, leaving Eileen devastated and alone in her grief. In the days following her passing, Julie's secret video messages came to light, prompting Todd to question whether Julie had taken control of her own death. The suggestion that she may have chosen to end her life before the illness fully took hold only deepened the emotional toll on Eileen, who struggled to process the loss and the circumstances surrounding it. Tony Maudsley, who plays George Shuttleworth, was among those to share a touching farewell to Katie Kavanagh on social media. Posting a photo of them together on Instagram, he wrote, "Julie Carp, long live Katie Kavanagh-Jupe, who is an absolute joy." His tribute was met with warm responses from fans and fellow cast members alike. Jane Hazelgrove, who plays paramedic Bernie Winter, commented, "She's beautiful and oh so brilliant. Love Katie Kavanagh-Jupe." The poignant storyline has drawn widespread praise from viewers and critics alike, with many commending the sensitive portrayal of terminal illness, dignity in death, and the complexity of end-of-life decisions. Katie Kavanagh's performance was especially lauded for its emotional depth, compassion, and authenticity. Julie Carp's exit serves not only as a touching tribute to a well-loved character, but also as a powerful reminder of the emotional strength that Coronation Street continues to deliver through its storytelling. Her legacy will undoubtedly live on in the hearts of fans who followed her journey from the very beginning. Coronation Street airs on ITV1 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m., with episodes also available to stream on ITVX.